What if I told you there's one simple habit that could help you live longer, stay independent, and reduce your risk of a serious injury? And it has nothing to do with going to the gym. After 25 years working as a paramedic, I can tell you this. It's not always the big accidents that change people's lives. It's the slow loss of strength from doing less and less each day. And it's that which often results in an accident, such as a simple fall from getting up from a chair. And that can change a person's life. My name is Martin, and I spent over 2 decades responding to emergencies as a paramedic. Now, I'm in my 70s, and I'm focusing on preventing emergencies and injuries, especially for us older adults. And today, I want to talk about something most people have never heard of, and it could make a huge difference in how well you age. It's called NEAT. NEAT stands for Non-Exercise Activity Thermogenesis. Now, thermogenesis is a big word, and it means the process by which living organisms produce heat. We burn calories and we produce heat. You walk uphill, you get warm, you take your coat off. You're burning calories and you're producing heat. Now, with non-exercise activity thermogenesis is one of the most overlooked but powerful ways to stay healthy, especially for us older adults. So, what does NEAT actually mean to you? Well, it deals with all the calories you burn throughout the day, doing everyday movements that aren't formal exercise. You're getting skinnier and healthier doing everyday things, and it doesn't feel like a workout. And the good news is you don't need a gym, and you could work it into your everyday activities. You don't need a strict workout program, but what you do need is to move more throughout the day, and that's where NEAT comes in. These small movements that you do every day keep your muscles active, helps with your balance, and improves blood flow. And it even helps control your blood sugar. And over time, all this adds up in a very big way. Think of it as everything you do outside or besides workout in the gym or structured workouts. NEAT is doing everyday things like walking to get the mail, cooking or doing dishes, gardening, standing instead of sitting, carrying groceries. And here's the good news, you don't need a gym for it. But what you do need is to move more throughout the day. And over time, this movement adds up in a very big way. So why does NEAT matter to you, especially as we age? Well, you don't feel like going out for a run. Maybe the weather's bad and the roads and sidewalks are icy. But with NEAT, you can quietly make a big difference, and it doesn't feel like a workout. And it can become part of your everyday activities. And here's what it'll do for you. It keeps metabolism active. It helps manage your weight. It improves your blood sugar control. It maintains mobility and joint health. It reduces stiffness and pain from sitting too long. It lowers the risk of falls by keeping the muscles and balance engaged throughout the day. And here's a key point. Someone who moves a lot more during the day can burn hundreds of more calories than someone who's just sitting, even if neither of them does any formal exercising. NEAT versus exercise. What's the difference? Exercise is like a planned walking program, weights, swimming, alligator wrestling. Okay, maybe not alligator wrestling. While NEAT is natural, built into your day, doing everyday stuff. You don't have to choose one or the other. Now, if you can work both of those into your day, that's fantastic. Here's a few simple ways to increase NEAT in your life. No gym needed. These are practical, realistic habits, especially useful for us older adults. Park a little farther away from where you are going. This gives you a few extra steps throughout the day. Use the stairs instead of the elevator. Walk the long way through the store, this is especially handy if the weather's bad outside. You're getting your steps in while you're shopping. Make built-in movement part of your day. When you sit down for lunch or dinner, do 5 squats. This adds up throughout the day. March in place when you're watching TV commercials. Get those hips moving, and once again, your butt will love you for it. A simple way to think about it is, instead of asking, did I exercise today? Ask, how much did I move throughout the day? Could I have taken more steps? Movement is good for you. Why this is so powerful for you? From a paramedic's perspective, Many injuries from falls in older adults come from weakness, poor balance, not lifting their feet high enough and they trip, and just from too much sitting and not enough movement. And the person gets weaker and they get more fragile. And this can result in a fall. And falls are happening every day to older adults, and they are very common call for paramedics. Don't let a fall happen to you. We must not fall.
We must not fall.
We must not fall. Keep that in mind. Thank you very much.
Here's what I saw time and time again as a paramedic. People didn't suddenly become weak overnight. It happened slowly. They sat a little bit more, and they moved a little bit less. And that not moving crept up on them until one day, something simple like getting up from a chair or reaching for something led to a fall. And you were able to see it coming. Why NEAT matters? Well, there's good news. You don't need a gym. You don't need a strict workout program. What you do need to do is move a little bit more throughout your day. These small movements keep your muscles active. They help with your balance. It improves blood flow throughout your body. It helps control your blood sugar. And over time, all these little movements add up in a very, very big way. Stand up every 30 to 60 minutes if you're sitting. Walk around the house during TV commercials. Do a few squats while you're waiting for the kettle to boil. Nothing extreme, just encourage consistent movement. Don't just ask yourself, did I exercise today? Start asking, how much did I move today? The goal isn't to become an athlete. It's great if you're into exercising every day or every second day, but don't ignore NEAT. The goal is to stay strong enough, steady enough, and mobile enough to live your life on your terms. The more you move today means the more independent you'll be tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Now, if you found value in this video, please like and subscribe to the channel, and feel free to share it with someone who you think may benefit from it.